Welcome to Week 5 highlights of the Bears versus Carolina Panthers. This game was an exciting one. Caleb Williams, DJ Moore did his thing. Hey, and you know what? Swift, he showed up. But once again, as a receiving back, a lot of those runs didn't necessarily work out too much for him, but he definitely got his thing going with those runs. But without saying too much more, let's check out how the actual game went on, man. If you like everything, if you appreciate everything, go ahead, hit that like and share. And I guess subscribe. Let's do this, y'all. Appreciate you. Whoa. Moore's revenge, man. I was so happy to see DJ Moore once again earning that contract, once again doing his thing, becoming more than just, I should say, a trade asset, being a person that's worth keeping. He's not a trade asset. He should no longer be traded. He should be just kept and enjoyed. But looking back at that, nice little toss. As long as you got all these blockers, you're good. You got DJ Moore doing his thing. You got Darnell Wright actually looking for somebody. He should just be looking up, going up and just smacking the first person, finding someone up, smacking the next person. Don't worry about anything behind you, especially when he's here. And just basically everyone should be looking forward. But as you can tell here, look at that, Wright. Come on, Wright. 6, I think. Yep. Wright could have cut him off right there. Right there. Wright just needs to start taking people out. Right there. You see 156 coming? Swift. You literally, you see him. You're here. He's right there in your peripheral, but he chooses not to take it. He takes the second look. Oh, that is him. On this play right here, man, oh man, DeAndre Swift was a little upset. This is the one where Swift was he's like, I earned all this. I did all this to get down here, and you're going to give it to him? Well, yeah, we're going to go ahead and give it to the big boy to go ahead and let him do his thing just because we understand you're still going to eat. You're still going to eat, Swift. You're still going to see Gerald Everett finally show up, being more than a blocking running tight end. He's more of an asset than people really realize. You know, he just has to be used and utilized properly. He's not necessarily the fastest. He has, speed declines and stuff like that. But overall, it's going to be great to see him actually being used within the passing game. One thing I will say is what I've noticed instantly in the beginning of the game was every time we had a negative play, it seemed like we went straight to the hurry up. Hurry up to me beckons the quarterback has a handful of plays that he likes to run. We're going to let him run those plays based off of this formation and based off of whatever defense he may be seeing in that moment. Caleb did that majority of the game. I really don't think Shane Waldron has it at all. Not as OC, not as anything offensive play caller whatsoever. He needs to be a quarterback's coach or just chill out somewhere just because of the fact that it seemed like the announcers were so thirsty to go ahead and put it out there that, oh man, Shane Waldron with this play calling. I'm like, I'm seeing hurry up. I'm seeing, and you can say that was something built within the game, which it is to a certain extent. But at the same time, with a rookie, come on now, what's hurry up? It's what you know. You go, you see something, you go, you utilize, and then we go ahead and huddle up when we need to. That's what I see. Nasty discontinuing hit by Brisker. What is wrong? I understand what's wrong. He wants to make a play. And then he had a nasty run right before this. They didn't even show the run. See, so after this run here.
To his right, inside the
yeah, at this run. And then he had another run that was to the left. Got the touchdown. They called it back. And then that's where you see Caleb kind of DJ Moore. He knew he had it too. But when they show on the replay here, DJ Moore is already, he thinks that he has the ball secured, and when he comes down, he's already looking to juke whoever it is, but he's, looking to set his feet, but he didn't catch the ball. You got to look the ball in sometimes. Even if you're that great, you got to look the ball in.
Throws, Moore drops it. He was wide open.
This is the one thing out of majority of the game that I agree with the announcers, because sometimes I just got to watch the game without listening to them. If you were going to do all this fighting Panthers, you should have did this a long time ago. You should have brought all that fight a long time ago, not when you're getting murdered like that. So, come on. Did someone say something? Because words really people need to stop worrying about words, as much when it comes down to competitive sports. People are going to say stuff, that's going to get emotional. It's going to get physical. That's when it's different. That physicality, That's a little different. Definitely seen more of was Swift was seeing the holes. He was seeing the holes beautifully. He was seeing the holes beautifully, and Caleb had some nasty runs during that game. I noticed the highlights didn't have all of his runs. I guess they acted like those weren't highlights of the game. They were highlights, even though one of them was called back, but he had a few other ones sprinkled in there that they didn't put out there. So that's a little bit, underwhelming. But at the end of the day, it was a beautiful game. Brisker, nasty hit on that guy. Man, the guy was 6'2", 250, I believe, 6'5", 250 that he took out of the game. So, man, he laid the iron. He definitely laid the iron. But one thing I will say, I know that there's been a debate with Jaden Daniels and Caleb Williams. I'm going to go ahead and start reviewing some of the rookies and the NFC North teams to go ahead and, check them out and see what they're talking about and kind of do the same thing I do with the Bears just a little bit when it comes down to the highlight side of it. Because I'm a Bears fan all day, every day, and we're going to make sure that we're covering Bears news here once again. It's been your boy, the one and only Mind of Murdoch, and I appreciate y'all being here. If you like what you like, definitely make sure you hit that like button. Consider subscribing. And until next time, y'all, it's been a great time, and I appreciate you being here, man. Enjoy the rest of your day. Oh, man. Fantastic game, man. DJ Moore went crazy. Caleb went crazy. Team went crazy. Defense went crazy. Another 8 out of 10 game. Great game. Nah, 8.5. We blew them out, right? You got to give them something. Nah, I'm just playing. Beautiful game. Bear down.